Hello everybody, this is John with Buddhism Crypto, and on today's episode we have Crypto King doing a technical analysis on Bitcoin. We are trying to figure out where is the market going. Is it a good time to buy or is it a good time to sell? But before we go on, if you haven't opened up a crypto exchange account yet, please make sure you use my Coinbase referral code. It will be down below. You get $10 in Bitcoin and I'll get $10 in Bitcoin if you use it. So we both win. That's a good deal. Please make sure if you find any value or education in this content, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and comment down below if you have any questions about the video that you're watching, or if you want to suggest other crypto topics that you want us to talk about, please comment down below. We're here to help, so don't be shy and talk to us. Okay guys, I'll leave you guys to the video. Hello everybody, this is John with Buddhism Crypto, and on today's episode we're going to do a technical analysis on Bitcoin, especially since we're in a it seems like we're in a bear market now with all that's happening with Ukraine, and also the market just being down in general, and also inflation ahead of us. So right now we need to see where Bitcoin is going, because that predicts where the whole market is going. And we got Crypto King doing the technical analysis, and I'm going to hand it off to him.
Okay, so here we have the Bitcoin time frame. We're on the Bitcoin chart paired with the US dollar. We're currently on the monthly time frame. So each candlestick here represents 1 month worth of trading. So from previous episodes, we have the Fibonacci drawn from swing low to swing high. We have some trend lines that look like they're drawn on the weekly or daily time frame, with the counter trend lines and regular trend lines going on. So just from looking here, we have some which would now act as resistance, and we have some resistance down here which will have to draw some support. But from here you could see we're literally in just a bear market for the past. We're currently in February of 2022. We have January of 2022. We have December of 2021. And we have November of 2021, which from then, November is our swing high, and our swing low is drawn from June of 2021 for our Fibonacci on the monthly time frame. So from here, we're going to go to the monthly time frame, which now each candlestick represents 1 month worth of trading.
You're on the weekly.
Weekly, excuse me. So from here we could see we obviously need to change our red color. So the red color is good. We need to change our green color from green acting as support to red acting as resistance. So we have one major level and two major levels of resistance for the Bitcoin chart. Again, Bitcoin paired with the US dollar, and now we're on the weekly time frame. And you could see again our swing low is drawn from June of 2021 to our swing high of November from 2021. So you could see we really respected these levels very precisely, from all the way from our swing high. From our swing high at roughly 69,000, from our swing low at roughly, say, 29,000, low 29,000s. So our Fibonacci that we drew then on a previous video, you could see everything played out. We came down to our 61.8. We tested it as a support once. We did move up quite nicely to the 78.6 before we just melted. And where did we go? We went from our level of support, which is now resistance here, to down to our 0.236 fib level, which we're currently at. And to say where we are currently in February of 2022, towards the end of the month, to say, are we at support or are we testing this Fibonacci as resistance? That all depends on how you're trading. So right now, we just, Jonathan, Ben, and I just drew a counter trend line for them from January 24th, 2022 for the first touch point to February 21st, 2022, which is the second touch point. You could see we have a low and now we just recently formed a lower high. So we should expect a movement to the next trend line and the level of resistance, which is around $45,000 to $47,000 with Bitcoin. So, I mean, really, if I'm in the market now, like Jonathan and I are, we're looking for that movement up to about $47,000 in Bitcoin to take profit on some of our other coins, to reassess the market if and when we come up to retest this trend line and level of resistance to see, okay, are we going to obliterate through this level and come up to the next fib level, which is the 61.8, and the next level of resistance around, what is that, 50,000, 56,000? Jonathan?
That's
56,000. I could see it now. So around $56,000 to 50. I believe the Fibonacci is at $54,000
54
right now. So are we going to come up and just retest this level here of resistance and this level of resistance? Or are we going to obliterate it and go to the next level, which, if we do come up to the 61.8, people are going to be screaming, we're out of the bull market, Jonathan. What are you doing talking about and doing a podcast about a bear market? We're recovering. We're going to pump. We're going to moon, which this would just be a healthy market. This would be a healthy bounce to come up and retest this as resistance and a trend line, to pump up a little bit, to retest it as support before we just move up to the next Fibonacci level. So realistically, to say where we're at right now, we're just waiting for the market to show us where we are. We're sitting back, we're relaxing, we took profit, and we're seeing what the market's going to give us next. If the market continues to come up in price, perfect, we're going to make money. And then if the market vice versa decides to come back and form a low, which if we lose our previous low around the low 29,000s, we're going back to retest our breakout of about, I guess really our breakout here around $19,000. But until the technical analysis shows us otherwise, we're going to continue to trade and profit from what the market is currently showing us. So really from here, we could go into the daily time frame, which now each candlestick represents 1 day worth of trading. Give me a second to adjust the charts. Now we could just see exactly how precise everything is working out. Let's go back previously before. We see this current counter trend line that's in play right now is we retested the counter trend line. We were just straight rejected. We came down to the level of support. We made a move up towards the level of the counter trend line before being rejected again. Then we would have taken into play, considering the level of support that we just melted through. We would have known that the next level would have been the Fibonacci placement, which is right where the cursor is right now, the gold or yellow line. And now we're able to draw a counter trend line from these lows. From this low, the 24th of January, to this low of February 24th. So we know if we dump down, we have a little bit of support here. But would I take a trade from there? Would I recommend anyone taking a trade from this level? No, of course not. Not until there's more touch points than just two. But really, I mean, that's our technical analysis for right now is really, could we say at this Fibonacci level right now, is this a support level of the Fibonacci or is this a resistance level? It all depends where you draw it on your chart. That's all that it comes down to. And again, we're on the daily time frame. Again, I really don't like to trade on the daily time frame. I like to stick to the weekly and the monthly time frame. So you could see here on the monthly time frame, I wouldn't consider it a doji, but most people would consider that a doji. But again, we are at Friday night for us, early Saturday morning right now. So the odds of this closing at a doji, we would have to pull back to about $37,000 per Bitcoin to really have a true doji closure. And dojis always represent, I guess not always, doji candles typically represent a reversal. So from this downtrend, forming a doji right now a doji candle on the weekly time frame right now would typically indicate a reversal to the upside. So take with it what you want, and I hope that we're back with some technical analysis very soon with Buttersmooth Media.
So let's say right now, where would you buy it right now? Let's say if you're interested in Bitcoin, you're looking at the chart right now, and you're looking at the analysis that we just gave you, where will you buy it right now?
We're at a fib level, so I would be buying now.
Okay.
I would be literally buying now. If I was interested at Bitcoin at $55,000, I would be obsessed and loving Bitcoin at $39,000.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because look at that price movement. We can measure it real quick. What is that price movement from the previous Fibonacci level of about 55 to 54,000 to right now? I mean, you're talking a 30% difference. 30% difference in the matter of month and a half, 2 months.
So if you play the swing right on this, let's say it's 30% down, you put some money in there, and let's say in another month or two, you're up 30%.
Right.
So there you go. So you just got to look at it right now. Look, things look down. That's not always a bad thing.
Exactly. So you want to buy when people are scared, when people are nervous, when people are selling, the average person I'm talking about. So when, other friends or other people or Twitter or Instagram shows me, hey, I'm selling my position, Bitcoin's in a bear market, there's a war about to start or a war going on in Russia and Ukraine, all these sanctions, the stock market is down, man, I'm manning up. I'm buying.
Yeah.
If everybody else is scared, that's even more enticing to me to buy at that exact point.
Yeah, because you don't always want to follow the masses.
Right. Never.
If all the masses are buying, that means you shouldn't be buying because they're gonna drive up the price.
Right.
And, so you want to wait till they're scared. They don't want to buy more. They're thinking the market's gonna keep going down. There's no hope.
Right.
And that's exactly when you want to come in.
Right. But the difference is there's so much more money to be made right now compared to 2 or 3 months from now. Right?
Yes.
The potential to make more money on your capital that you invest, there's a lot more upside than there was 2 months from now. When everyone was saying, we're in a bull market, Bitcoin's going to $100,000, invest now, buy now, do this, do that. No, now you just bought, by sitting on your hands, you just bought a lot more Bitcoin. Sure, you might not be able to afford to hold Bitcoin, but maybe, 0.001 Bitcoin is a lot more than 0.00001 Bitcoin if you would have bought a month and a half ago. So now your money is going a lot further. You're going to be able to invest more. You're going to be able to reap the benefit of more profit.
Okay, guys, so you guys heard it from the Crypto King. Don't be afraid. We're still in the market. We haven't stopped. These are the times where you got to reconsider. What are you doing in the market? Are you really here for the long term or not? Because you got to be able to go through these bear markets and not be shaken. Most people at this time in place will be like, oh, I'm selling because everything is down. And that's the wrong thing to do. If you're not passionate about this the crypto market, you're not going to make, because you have to be able to stand not just the price swings, also the emotional swings that come with the market. You have to be able to take those things and run with them. But that's it for this TA technical analysis on Bitcoin. And we'll be coming up with more content in the future. So have a good one, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys found it educational or entertaining. If you did, please make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and like the video and comment down below. And also, if you guys are interested in more videos, they'll show up right here. Some suggestions for you guys, right? Somewhere here. So I hope you guys enjoy the episode, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.